No, it's live. Let me make sure. This is the stream right here. Yeah. This is the stream right here. Okay, I gotta mute that.
So we're going to be backwards
Great.
like that?
We already are.
Oh.
This is live right now.
Oh.
And on replay and whatever else. Cool. Don't know if anyone is here yet, but we're going to go ahead and start. So we're not just sitting around. This is the small and intimate. Where's my cat tonight? Release party. Just to let people know that our first children's book is out. Came out secretly a couple days ago, but we released it today. This is my wife, my beautiful wife, Mary, and we wrote this book together. This is my wife, my beautiful wife, Mary, and we wrote this book together.
And this is my beautiful husband, Chad Lutzke.
We wrote this together. Ignore the not for resale stuff on here. 32 pages, which I guess is the going. Oh. That's what you do. Children's books are 32 pages. He's all wet. You were in the tub? Mm-hmm. You were in the tub, buddy?
This is Petey, our ferret.
We got another one around here.
One of them.
Kubrick.
Oh, he's sleepy.
I gotta see these.
Oh my gosh.
Hi guys, it's Nicole. My husband's Nicole. Hey Nicole, thanks for stopping by. Hey Mary. Not you. Thanks for coming, guys. Anyway, we were just talking about Where's my cat tonight? I think the paperback is $7.99. The Kindle is like $3.99. Available right now, as of a couple days ago, but just announced it today. It hit a couple number one spots, like number one in
children's bedtime
pets,
literature or something.
Children's books, animals, pets.
Something children's literature.
And then baby toddler poetry. Something. I don't know. Wow. Anyway, so thanks for everyone who's purchased one. Again, this is my wife, Mary. I'm Chad Lutzke.
Okay.
And I've written a handful of books. Hey, Tina. Thanks for stopping by. Written a handful of books, and now we're doing children's books. This is definitely not the first one. We started doing this. I think got the idea around February 22nd. Started doing it right away, and then after we started talking about doing it like regularly, like trying to make a career out of it, then we just took off and we were digitally arting every day. And then writing the book. And then we came up for air like a week ago. Our Chihuahua's chasing one of the ferrets around now. So we're working on our second book. We have like 3 or 4 ideas, and we're working on our second. We're about a fourth of the way done through it with it. And I wanted, we're doing giveaways. We're giving away some paperbacks tonight too. I got a couple trivia questions, and I wanted to show a couple things that we're working on the iPad here. That looks horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
That's okay. This is a different art style that we're doing for Dandelion Makes a Wish. If you are, it doesn't look too bad on here. If you are wondering why I'm doing this children's book stuff instead of the sad, dark stuff, coming of age stuff like that, is because I've been wanting to do a children's book for maybe 10 years. And but just never got around to it. And then I've always really loved the art, children's book illustrations. And then my wife and I are both artists. She's more of a practicing one, like every day, painting every day. Or sculpting. You go through phases.
Yeah.
Sculpting, painting with watercolors.
I do. Yep. Longest phase has been watercolors. I started painting watercolor when COVID hit.
Yep.
And never stopped. I think, honestly, with no exaggeration, I think in 3 years I haven't painted like
Gone a day without.
Yeah, like
hardly.
I mean, I may have not painted 5 times in the whole all these years. Yeah.
But you'll do a painting like sometimes you won't finish a painting in a day, and then sometimes you'll do like 3.
Yeah.
depending on what it is.
Yeah.
But do you want to get your children's book? Your other?
Oh, sure.
This is our second time illustrating a children's book. We worked on these together. I'll show some of this. We worked on this together. I'll give you. This probably looks dark on here. I mean, it's a dark book because it's set at night. There's lots of moonlit things on here. But we would come up with something together, like what was supposed to be on the page, and she would draw it out, and then
excuse me.
Normally I would take over from there. She would with the iPad, we did all this digitally, and then she would add stuff and tweak some things sometimes. And so it was, full kind of 50-50 effort for the most part. And
this is going to be, he's so sleepy. Oh, kisses for mom. This is going to be one of the characters of one of our books coming up. This is Petey. He is a year old.
I think he's like a
little over.
No, wait. No, he's like 2.
2 years old. 2-year-old ferret.
Yeah. We got him like summer before last. Yeah, this is her first book that she illustrated. Out of the publishers out of Scotland, is it?
Yes, I think so.
They reached out to her online and liked her work, had been following her stuff, and asked her to do this children's book. So she did. And so that's her first time doing it. And that's not digital. That's all like watercolor stuff. And then scanned and sent to them, and they formatted it. Renee says, "Hi, Chad. Hi, Mary. My daughter has this exact ferret.
Renee.
His name is Nico."
Oh, awesome.
Our son's name is, it's not really Nico.
Nicoda.
Nicoda, yeah. We used to call him Nico sometimes.
Nicoda. We call him Coda.
We call him Coda. Yeah.
That's awesome. How old is Nico?
And we have another one. He'll probably show Kubi.
We
have another one named Kubrick.
Kubi, come here. He's chasing the cat at this moment. Come here, Coop.
Anyway,
Kubi, come here.
Say, if anyone has any questions, we're not going to be too long, but if anyone has any questions about the book or the process of writing it or doing the art or anything
this is
like
Kubi.
that. Hey, bud.
Kubrick. Such sweet, fun little boys. Like having 2 little toddlers in the house.
Nico is 2.
Nico's 2, same. Yeah.
Yep.
And this is Moki.
And again, we are doing a giveaway for a couple paperbacks of this. So hopefully you have someone in your life that is young and can appreciate this. The cool thing about this book too is on each page, nearly every page, it's about a cat who takes off outside chasing a mouse, and then a sister and brother kind of use their imagination to figure out where their cat might be. Some of the scenarios that they dream up are normal things that a cat would be doing, and some of them are kind of outlandish, like surfing or fighting a dragon. And then on these pages,
alert.
yeah, and on these pages they show there's a mouse hidden that this cat has been chasing all night, hidden on each page for the kids to try and find. Also, we wanted to thank our street team.
Oh, absolutely.
Which Mary put together.
That?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think our street team for putting, whoops, that's the wrong window.
Oh, there we go.
That she put together, and for coming through and reading the book to their kids.
Yeah.
Or just some of them didn't even have kids.
Right.
And leaving an honest review.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. That's so
nice.
Very helpful.
It's so nice to hear the feedback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some people said that that their kid sat through the whole book, which is something that was rare for them. So that was nice. They were intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was nice.
Yeah. And they like hunting for the mouse. If anyone was wondering, because I write horror adjacent stuff, thrillers, whatever. Yes, we are going to write something spooky. We have some ideas, but that's not what all we're writing. I mean, that's not what Where's My Cat Tonight? That's not what that's about. That's not what the next one is about. Dandelion Makes a Wish, or Dandelion Grant Makes a Wish Come True.
Makes a Wish Come True.
Yeah, that's not what that's about. But we have some plans to do.
It's not. It's Dandelion.
Dandelion.
It's not.
Yeah.
Dandelion. Yeah.
So, what else was I going to mention? Yeah, so the plan, at least the plan up until a couple of days ago, was to put out like 7 more books this year.
Right.
But she might be doing some part-time things somewhere, so that'll cut into our time. And if that happens, then we'll still be doing children's books, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get 7 out. Hopefully. We would love to put one out like one every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks, something like that. We're not going to do the same thing every time, like release thing like this every month. I don't think we're going to do something like that unless there's some kind of crazy demand where the mob is just begging for us.
Lutzke's, come on, let's see the pitchforks.
Cats. We have 2 cats. I'm not really a big cat person. I tolerate them.
I can't see.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah, I want to see so I can see
there you go.
How cute she is. This is Peeky Boo. Peeky Boo is a rescue. She was found in a car engine trying to stay warm. And I have rescued several animals over the years. My heart is there for animals, and I couldn't let her go. I just fell in love with her. And our other cat is Tracy, which is she's a tripod kitty, and she's probably somewhere.
Missing one of her front legs.
Fighting. Yeah. She got what? She was like 8 weeks old, and she got was found in a parking lot, and she was dragging her front leg, and she they took her to the vet, and they found out that she was punctured somehow through her shoulder, and they removed the shoulder and leg, the whole thing. And then I saw her online, and I just had to get that cat, and we've had her ever since. And that was 8 years ago. He's crazy. He's a crazy boy.
And our cat, she's got like it's like she thinks her her limb is still
You
there.
always have to bring this up.
That's because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I like to exploit her. So when she uses the litter box and then she starts scratching a litter box, she goes like this with her missing arm. There's like nothing there at all. There's no nub or anything. It's
Yeah.
just
Then the
smooth hair.
Yeah. And you know, like I said, she was 10 weeks old when the accident happened, and she had it removed. So I don't know how she even, whatever. I don't know how she knows, but she the other day she was standing up like this, resting one paw. I forgot. Here I'm like resting a paw on something and standing on her hind legs. And sorry about that. That's the ferrets. And I happened to look at her just in time for her to go like that, because she was going to smack at one of the dogs, but instead she just went like this. She didn't have a leg there.
It's so weird, man. It's so hilarious. Tina says that she loves cats but can't have them anymore. Her daughter's allergic.
Oh. Who's more important? We got to weigh it out.
You know, that'd be a pretty... I wish I thought of that excuse years ago.
I would know.
I could tell you that I'm allergic to cats.
I would know. You know, the crazy thing about this guy is he's always loved cats. He has always loved cats until I started rescuing cats.
Until you started collecting them.
No, I did not collect cats, but you must know that I'm very respectful of my husband. And so I made a cat area in our basement. I completely do everything. He doesn't have to do anything.
You need to.
But he's like, I hate cats. I don't want.
You need to mention that, like, when you rescue them,
Oh!
temporarily.
Peaky. If you heard that squeaking, that was a ferret on top of the cat.
Wrestling. You would rescue them temporarily and then find them a home.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, these two are permanent.
Right.
Peaky was not supposed to be. Peaky was you manipulating me into getting another cat.
No, I tried to find this cat a home. I did. I tried. I did.
Not very hard.
I tried. And
I think you took
I
some
fell in
really
love with her.
bad pictures of her on purpose.
No, she just looked bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, so the cats. I thought we'd talk about cats, and I guess we've
talked about the cats.
Yeah. We had a cat. I mean, Trace, most everybody's cats does this, but Trace, and we had a cat named Curious who would always go into bags, boxes, stuff like that, and then sleep. And there's been a couple times where Trace would sneak into someone's giant purse, like my mom's, or I think at Christmas.
At Nakota's birthday party.
Or Nakota's birthday party, yeah.
This was so cute. Wait, no, it was
Christmas.
Oh, no, it was Christmas. This was so funny. So the house is packed out. We got family everywhere, presents everywhere. I mean, we live in a small lake house, okay? And so it's cramped quarters in here. And then you add, 13 people and all the presents and whatnot. Well, everybody was packing up and getting ready to leave. And I just so happened, the big gift bags. I was helping my mother-in-law get all of her stuff in her bag so she wouldn't leave anything. And there was some stuff in the bag already. And I happened to look in the bag, and Tracy had climbed in that bag, unbeknownst to any of us, and hid underneath. So all I could see was her head popping up. And I just thought, oh my gosh, what would have happened
Yeah,
if
my mom would've
like
just
one of the
taken her.
boys would have carried the bag out to the car or something and didn't realize how heavy it was or whatever.
Yeah.
And then mom would have got home and Tracy. Oh man, it was so funny. We have a house full of dogs to make up for the lack of cats, Tina says.
What kind of dogs do you have, Tina?
We have dogs too.
Yeah, we have 3.
We have 3 dogs too.
They're all tiny.
We have Moki, which is my baby, which is who you saw here. We have Poe, who is 16-ish, that we've had since a puppy, and
He can't see very well. He's can't hear very well. He's got diabetes. He's had diabetes for 6 or 7 years.
he's got like 3 teeth left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we give him insulin shots every twice a day, every day for the past 3 years.
No, for the past 6 or 7 years.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
6 or 7 years. And Jill, and we have Jill, that's the dumbest name for a dog. But she came with it. She was also a rescue.
Jill Pickle.
That
we got her for
Chad got her for our youngest son, yeah.
Who is 18 and will probably be moving out within the next year. And oh Lord Jesus, please take that dog with you when you go.
God in heaven.
So yeah.
Please.
3 dogs, too many. But two Chihuahuas and then whatever short what is he? A short
This is a Yorkie Shih Tzu mix.
Sharky. Yeah.
This is the smartest boy in the world.
He's a good dog.
He's a good boy, and he's a great model. And he's my very, very good furry friend.
Tina has 11-pound Peekapoo. Is that how you say that?
Ah, Peekapoo, yes.
30-pound mutt that looks like an overgrown Pomeranian and a 70-pound Australian Shepherd. I wonder if the mutt has chow in it. Or maybe just Pomeranian and something else. 70-pound Australian Shepherd. Nice. Australian Shepherds are the ones with the ice blue eyes.
And they're fast
smart,
and they're
like shepherd
smart.
dogs and stuff. Well, shepherd, I guess.
Yep. Cattle dogs. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was I gonna do? Let's give one of these books away.
Okay.
These are unsigned. These are shipped from Amazon. So, but I have some trivia. Question. Okay, and the first one to reply, and I'm going to tell you right now that my chat might read something than your chat does, because that's just how this chat stuff works. I've been in here in podcasts and live streams before where people are like, I said it first, and everybody sees a different name first. So whatever pops up on our screen, I know there's just hundreds of people in here.
I know it's going to be tough to filter through everybody. Yeah. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah. So
we'll try our best
to win the first giveaway paperback of Where's My Cat Tonight without the not for resale watermark. Name this book. The book is about a pet rabbit with tiny fangs who sucks the juice out of vegetables and is believed by the owner's cat to be a vampire.
And go! You can do it!
I read this to my daughter, like 30 years ago. Something like that. Banicula, Joe Dewey. Huh? What's up, Joe?
Oh, Joe! Of course, he would pop in for that.
Joe has like 12 kids. He can read this too.
Oh.
Joe will get you a copy of Where's My Cat?
Uh-oh. Sorry, folks. Okay.
Sorry, I had to mute that because the our son walked in here, who we were just talking about.
Yeah.
And we were saying horrible things about you, Coda.
Oh man.
Do you want to pop in and say hi?
Oh, hang on. Who is it?
We're just doing a release party for Where's My Cat Tonight. You can't see anyone.
Come over here. This is our 18-year-old son right here, Nakota. Yee. Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
He's been outside skating. You smell like fresh air.
So Judy wins the first paperback copy of Where's My Cat Tonight.
All right, Joe.
I've never heard of that, but it sounds like a book my kid would like.
Check it out.
Yeah, my daughter really liked it
Thank
a
you,
lot.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe says congratulations on the book.
Thanks, Joe. And it's a cool book, Benicula, and I think they made a TV series or movie or something, and like some sequels to the book as well. And we'll give another copy out in a little bit. If anyone has any questions, you can type them in chat. I'll see them.
I can see him when I go like this.
When you squint.
Christian, best of luck on the book and to all the future ones. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much,
We
Christian.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, appreciate that. A lot of hard work went into that. I wish that I had we had talked about, well, what I wanted to do is I wanted to document, like video document and podcasts, our whole journey from the beginning and just to keep going. Hoping it would be some kind of cool rags to riches thing where it's like, this is our first book. Now we're on our 20th book and we're making 6 figures a year off children's books. That'd be nice if that happened. But
Hey, anything's possible, right?
but we did not start doing that. And I kind of wish that we had so that people can see what goes into doing something like this.
I just thought it would be boring, but
It would be boring, but it would be
that's just me.
maybe it would bring in consumers, people who want to read the
To the newcomers, this is Petey. He's going to be a character in one of our books that we're going to write in the future.
but he's not going to be named Petey.
No, his name's not going to be Petey. He likes to give kisses. He's a 2-year-old ferret. Woo, it's hot up in here. Sorry. Oh, man.
This next book, Dandelion Makes a Wish Come True. That will probably be out May, right? It's April 2nd.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hopefully, yes.
end of April, maybe, but we only have 7.
Yeah, it's Dandelion. It's about a dandelion who wants to make. Oh my gosh! No, you didn't just do that. Oh man, come here, baby. That was cute. Anyway, you got any good pickup lines? Anyway.
I don't need them.
Can you see? Oh, you're right.
Dandelion.
Yes, about a dandelion who lives on a hill with her friends, and she
Spoiler alert.
wants to make a wish come true, and it is her journey to get there.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Well-
cute.
Will she, won't she?
It's,
Right?
that's the question.
And you go through this whole probably 50-word, 32-page epic journey as you find out. Oh goodness. Yeah, writing children's book is different. I mean, there's a lot of work in the not so much in the writing part. The writing part has come kind of easy. Except for when trying to figure out what to rhyme with certain things, if we're doing a rhyming.
Yeah,
book.
which I don't think we're going to be doing. Although the consensus to people who like the rhyming it's definitely up
Yeah.
there. But
I'm down.
yeah. Ooh, man, rhyming's hard.
But we were limited with the cat because we had to.
Yeah, but rhyming.
It was
yeah.
different.
Mm,
I think it was different that way.
I don't want to do the rhyming.
Rhyming is not hard. I've written
He's the writer.
200 songs probably.
We'll get to writing.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. But this new one doesn't have Dandelion Makes a Wish Come True does not have any of that in it. Any poetry slamming going on, as the kids say. Do the kids still say that, poetry slam, or is that
I've never heard.
90s?
I've never heard of that ever.
No?
No.
Yeah, like that stuff that you like so much, that where the people do the aggressive
Oh, you mean the
spoken word poetry?
oh
kind of
spoken
stuff?
word?
that
Oh
what- isn't that
man,
what that
I
is?
love spoken word. I've never heard of that.
Isn't that what
called.
that's called? Poetry slam?
I've never heard of that.
What's poetry slam? I think that's what it is. It's just aggressive
I don't know. Mm-mm.
poetry giving.
I've
Speaking-
never heard of that. Yeah. No.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Poetry slams still exist, I think. Tina says.
Yeah, I think it's like
Is that aggressive, like almost like rap without the music? Like
it's kind of how
like
I
that.
pictured it.
Yeah.
I mean, for all I know, it's just
Dewey, they call it poetry jam now. Slam is from MC Hammer times.
from
Oh,
the 90s. Okay. It's
Okay.
like poetry read aloud and performed. Yeah.
yeah.
Poetry perform. Yeah, I guess.
I like.
it had
Is
more
there a
performance in it.
difference between that and spoken word? Because
Yeah, sure.
it's
Spoken
kind of like
word
rap without the music. Yep.
and spoken word could be just more of a story.
Yeah, and see, I love me some spoken word. I like that.
Well, when I think of spoken word, I think of like Henry Rollins telling a story.
No, that's Henry Rollins telling you a story. That's
Yeah,
just somebody on stage telling a story.
He
but
hates the term
like-
spoken words, but he knows
like
that's what it
spoken
is.
words is normally like rap without music, so it's
No.
rhyming.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Fight.
Who's right or wrong? Who's right? Who's wrong?
Yeah, spoken word is
Team Mary, where's all my ladies?
It's like
Oh, see, yeah, Tina said that. It's like
Rollins
rap
does.
without music. Oh,
she's talking about poetry slam, I think.
Oh, okay.
And if she agrees with you, Tina is drunk, I think.
Whatever.
Tina comes in and hangs out with us in Funnel Guys every week.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
woman is
Who's
always right. Go Mary.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, this is true. So I guess we should wrap it up. Got to give another book away. No one has
Yeah, I think
questions
the meaning is the same. Okay.
for the Q&A part, and that's fine. It seemed like something else I was going to bring up, but maybe not. Okay. The person who won the first paperback cannot.
So go
Type any
sit
type.
down.
Yeah, can't.
Go
Type.
sit down, Mr. Joe Dewey.
Yeah. So okay. Here's another.
Okay,
here's a
here's for
question
the next giveaway.
For the other one, for the other paperback of Where's My Cat Tonight? This book right here.
Okay.
Which book has a young boy who's sent to bed without supper, then imagines he's on an island inhabited by monsters, or maybe it's not imagined at all, where he's made king? What book is that? Tina says, I think they can mean the same thing. So
Yeah.
she's trying to be.
Tina, there it is.
She's sobered up
We
bit.
have a
Where the wild things
winner.
are.
Where the wild things
Okay.
are.
Tina, I think you have my email address, or you can message me on Twitter and give me your address, your shipping address, and I will send you a copy of this. And I hope your daughter likes it, or maybe she's She's not.
Everybody's
It's not scary. I know she likes scary
Guessing it.
movies, right? So maybe not. Where the Wild Things Are. Did you own a copy when you were a kid?
I wouldn't remember. Ask my mom.
You remember
My
Trumpeter
mom's
Swan?
on here probably. What?
You
Oh, the
Swan?
Trumpeter Swan. Has anybody ever read The Trumpeter Swan?
I couldn't tell if you were excited or scared.
Oh, I'm so excited. That book. I just loved that book.
I had Where the Wild Things Are.
Has anybody in here read that? The Trumpeter Swan?
I had a real nice copy. You own the Trumpeter Swan still.
How do I own that?
Because I bought it for you.
You know what this guy did? He knew 2 things he knew about my childhood. Is that the E.B. White one? Oh man, I don't know.
What
I
is
really
E.B.
don't
White?
know.
Isn't that a
Is that an
isn't
author?
that a no, isn't that an actor? Is what the E.B. White one? What are we talking about here, Christian? I can't remember what E.B. White is. You think
I
I'm a
don't think
genius
I've
with
read
names, but
This one.
I'm not. You know who I'm thinking of? Yeah, E.B.
Mm-mm.
White.
Trumpeter Swan, he said. The author of Trumpeter
Charlotte's
Swan.
Web.
Oh, Charlotte's
yeah, but on
Web.
here it's called The Trumpet of the Swan.
2 of a kind. Says I'm late. Trumpeter Swan. Yeah, my kids like scary.
Thanks for coming, 2 of a kind. My kid likes scary movies, but she likes not scary stuff too. She's obsessed with Studio Ghibli or Gilby. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know what you're talking about, Tina. Stuff, for example, and Star Wars. I'm like the White Rabbit. The White Rabbit with the broken watch? Is it? Oh, you talking about Where's My Cat Tonight? You love that work? This one? Oh, there's a glare. I don't know if the light catches it right.
Oh,
good.
Tina, when I was young, the Trumpeter Swan was just, and if you heard me say earlier, I just have a huge heart for animals. Ghibli. Oh, Ghibli. That is how you pronounce that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
it's the stuff that like Sarah likes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The paintings I did of the, yeah.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh man.
Trumpeter Swan.
Oh, Trumpeter Swan. Oh, Heart for Animals. So the Trumpeter Swan just really, really spoke right to my animal heart big time. It just really got me big time.
You should read Animal Farm.
Big time. E.B. White, The Trumpet of the Swan.
Yep.
The Trumpeter Swan.
Yeah, that's what our copy says, I think. Right? Or is it just called
Mary, is it the trumpet? No, it's the Trumpeter Swan, right?
It's on one of the
Tippity tap,
bookshelves.
clickety clack, babe.
All right.
Yeah, the cool thing about that is, anyway, when I was young and I loved that book so much, well, Chad and I being together all these years, he knew that about me. And yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, it's talking about the actual bird.
Huh?
It's
Anyway,
talking about
the
The Trumpet of the Swan is the name of the book. It's about a trumpeter swan.
Oh, wow. It means so much to me that I can't even remember. Anyway, thank you for correcting us. Now what was I saying?
I don't know. You're tired, aren't you?
I am tired, you guys. Forgive me. I'm not this ditzy, really.
No.
I am.
Mm.
Lutzke. I'm so tired. What was I saying?
I bought you a copy of the book.
Oh, yes. He was such a jewel. I came home one day and all of a sudden laying on my pillow was, look at that. You were talking about how Chad knew you loved the book. I love you people. Thank you. I came home from work and he had that book. He had ordered it and laid it on my pillow when I went to bed that night. And it was so sweet. So sweet.
You remember that I laid it on your pillow?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And I was going to buy you Mrs. Beasley, too.
Oh, Mrs. Beasley.
But she's so ugly and scary.
You guys, any of you girls have Mrs. Beasley when you were little?
Two of a Kind says Mandela effect, maybe. The trumpeter swan, the name.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I think it's just about a trumpeter swan, and so.
Yeah, so I probably, yeah.
Joey Dewey.
What? You still have Mrs. Beasley? Or
there's a book called The Trumpeter Swan by Winston E. Banco.
Honey, we're on to Mrs. Beasley.
Who's
huh?
Who's now I don't know what I was saying. It's contagious.
Tina said I got my mom a Mrs. Beasley doll for Christmas a few years ago. It's her favorite. That mine too. Oh, I just loved her. Seriously? Oh my gosh, you guys.
I was thinking nobody would know.
Mrs. Beasley.
It's from A Family Affair. Was it?
Yeah, it was the little girl's doll.
Was it something outside of that show?
I don't even know. I just know
because of the show, or did it?
I cannot. Do you guys know how much? Do you know? He looked it up for me one time, and
well, at the time, I think it was expensive.
He looked it up. He looked it up because he wanted to buy me a Mrs. Beasley. But do you realize that just her glasses, those round wire glasses, were like?
I think they were plastic, weren't they?
No. Weren't they? They were wire.
Maybe I'm thinking Mr. Potato Head's glasses.
Yeah, the youngest Brady girl had Mrs. B. Yeah, she would carry.
No.
Huh?
Not the Brady girl had one. Oh, did she? I was thinking it was the girl from A Family Affair.
It was from A Family Affair.
Yeah,
but maybe
Joe's right. I do remember Cindy carrying around a doll.
Yeah, well, she might have.
Too. Yeah.
I think they sold reproductions of the doll from the show because it was popular at the time. Both of them. Oh, okay. Yeah. But anyway, just her glasses alone were over $100, you guys.
Lee Pickett says, yo, congratulations on the new book. Thank you so much, Lee. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it, man, very much. Joe asked, where is it?
Huh?
He asked a question. What was your favorite part of making this book?
Oh, I didn't even see that. Our favorite part of making this book, my favorite part of making the book is obviously the art. But it was also frustrating because I am a physical painter. I paint with a brush and paper, and this was all done digitally. So we had to draw and paint on the iPad Pro. So that was difficult and still is very difficult for me. He spent hours and hours and hours and hours researching and learning how to do
that particular program.
We use Procreate. And what was your favorite part, honey? Oh, I know. Chad's favorite part is doing all the marketing. And
oh my gosh. Are you serious right now?
He loves to do the marketing, you guys. Anything to promote the book, he's on it.
Yeah, especially getting on Twitter and
Shush is here.
That's dark, isn't it?
Shush is my daughter. Hi, sissy. Oh.
I think my favorite part was just working with you, like regularly.
Oh my gosh.
What? It's all right. You don't look bad.
That was so cheesy.
No, I'm being serious. You know I'm being serious.
I know, but it was so cheesy. I'm like, mine is the drawing because you know I love to draw and paint.
Yeah.
You're like, mine looking in deep into my eyes.
Mine was working.
We're-
with you.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Oh, man.
And then just like any other book that comes out, just
The
seeing it come
marketing
to
and-
fruition.
Yeah, man. So Tina says the one I got, Mrs. Beasley, we're talking about. The one I got my mom was newer released reproduction of Mrs. Beasley. I couldn't afford the vintage ones, right? And that's what we were looking for. Yep. Our daughter is here, and
Hey, Kristen.
she says I'm watching with Boo Bear,
Hey,
which
Betty.
is hi Brittany,
Our granddaughter.
our granddaughter. She said we love you guys. Two of a Kind says that's fabulous. The artwork, I mean,
Thank you. It was fun.
thank
It
you.
was a style that we're not familiar with. If you have followed me at all as far as like the book covers that I do, I'm big on like not sticking to one thing because I get bored. Same with music. I don't just listen to one genre. I listen to a whole bunch of them. Same with movies. I like dumb 80s stuff, and then I like, mumblecore drama, indie stuff, and I just get bored. I can't stick with just one thing, and so when I do graphic design covers, I don't stick with one like theme or one what's the word I'm looking for?
Style.
Yeah, that big word, style.
Yeah.
I don't stick with just one style. I don't want people to look at all my covers and just be like, oh yeah, these are Lutzke covers. So because there are some artists out there who do that and they do a great job, great artists, but when you look at their covers after a while, it's just everybody has this artist cover and they all look like the same book, and I don't want to do that. So we went a completely different artistic style that we
Hi,
really
Brittany.
weren't that familiar with.
I'm sorry.
That's
Brittany's-
fine. And then same with this new book. We're doing a kind of a different style, but looks almost like we borrowed some of the stuff that we learned doing this one, where some of it looks almost like cut out, like mixed media almost.
Oh, you're talking about Dandelion?
Both of the books. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They kind of have this weird kind of like almost like cut out look to them. But anyway, yeah, I don't like sticking to the same style, and I get bored with it. But yeah, thanks so much. 2-year-old granddaughter loves to get stories read to her. One thing I miss about having young kids is reading.
Nothing. I'm kidding.
Oh, especially I read a lot to. I read probably more to my daughter than the boys. I think.
Yeah.
She had more books.
Yeah.
And
And you were younger and you used to like to act out stuff.
yeah, it's fun. And
Brittany says, I love your book. Thank you, sweetheart.
Was just talking about you earlier, Kristen, because we did a giveaway, and one of the questions that we asked was about Bunnicula. So
Yep.
um
Nice. Yep.
grandbabies are way more fun. When you're older they are, but when you're younger and resilient and you can, but yeah, man, when you start to get like, I can't imagine starting over and having more kids right now. Like if we found out you were somehow pregnant, that would not be fun.
Come on. We don't even talk like that in this house.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't want that. To raise another kid, because our kids are like 8 to 10 years apart. So it's like we've been raising kids. Like there has been a kid in the nest for 32 years.
32?
Yeah.
Do you think your daughter's 32?
No.
Well, what do you mean? Oh, could you hand me a Kleenex, please?
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm just messing. Yes,
Yeah, you confused me.
Yeah.
I think you're confused.
I was. Yes.
Okay.
I've
so-
never been good at math.
and we still have one left in the nest who's 18. So hopefully I mean if he wants to stay here, fine. But when he goes, please, Lord Jesus, take Jill
Oh my gosh.
with him.
That's his dog.
Find an apartment where he can take so are we done?
Done what?
Done.
We're having a
talking and
party.
stuff? Yeah, but
We're
what's-
partying.
What's to talk about?
Does anybody have any questions before we wrap this up? I had my daughter at 31. I'd kind of like to have a second one now, but I feel like it might be too old. Hey,
I turn 40 in 2 weeks.
Tina, let me just tell you something, honey. I had my son, my youngest son, at 40. So, and it is hard. It is hard on the body.
38.
Huh?
You were 38.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
I was 39, almost 40.
How old's Coda?
18.
How old are you?
I don't do math.
Right. You're not 58.
Huh? Okay, almost 40. I've been telling the story wrong all these years.
Yeah, you were almost 40.
Huh?
You were almost 40. You were 38.
Well,
When
I
Coda
mean,
was born.
okay, whatever.
You were 48. Maybe you were going to be 39 that year.
Okay, so I was almost 40.
Yeah.
And it was difficult. Let's just say that.
When will you perform Banicula for YouTube, Chad? You
He
have to pay a
already-
lot of money.
He already wrote the script and it's in the works.
Why did you make this book?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. So I painted, I wish I had that handy. I would show it. Anyway, I drew this orange cat, or I drew a cat, and then I painted the cat orange on, this is watercolor. And then this was when Chad was just learning how to do the digital stuff.
No, I've been doing digital for years.
Painting, honey. You didn't let
Procreate.
me finish on Procreate. We better wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming tonight. You may not see your favorite author ever again after this evening. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so yeah, so I took the painting in to show him and he saw it. What? Look at you. He saw it and said, do you mind if I do this digitally? And then I said, no, go ahead, go for it.
Yeah, you took a picture of it, right?
Yeah, so I took
And
a
then I
picture of it.
Just traced it and then digital coloring.
So that's digital. And
that was the genesis.
that was the genesis of, yeah, but you said last time I told this story, you said the same thing. You thought that because here this cat is in the middle of nowhere sitting there under the moon. And so you were like, this is what Chad does when he has a thought. Got it. And that's what he did. And he came up with this idea and we had to, change some things here and there. And that's how it happened.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I do.
I just remember thinking, hey, I got this idea for this book.
No, it was from that cat. Well, honey, that's why the cat's orange in the book.
Oh.
I think we're getting cranky up in here.
No, fine.
You are.
No, you're probably right. I'm just
I
saying,
am
I'm
right.
not saying you're wrong. I'm
Once
just saying, I
again,
don't
ladies.
remember.
No, I do remember, sister. I do. My daughter says, Mom, you don't remember. I do. I do. Okay.
Yeah. Mary says we are so much fun.
We are so much fun.
We are. We are so much fun.
We are fun. We are so completely the opposite of each other.
But we're entertaining
Yeah.
and we're funny.
I'm funny.
Oh, really?
Oh, man. So if anybody else has any more questions for us, because we're going to be famous children's authors one day. Famous.
Let's hope so.
Famous.
I don't care
We're
about the
gonna be
fame. I'll take
right
the,
up
I'll
there
take the
with-
money, though.
Dr. Seuss.
And we're fashionable.
Yeah.
Dude,
look-
you should see the blazer I just bought.
and you're fashionable, Joe says. Yeah. Doesn't
It's
it?
very
You look
fashionable.
handsome.
It's velour or velvet.
Guys, do you know what the difference between velour and velvet is? So
It's
velour
crushed
is
velvet.
like velour is like soft but like padded.
And
And
it doesn't,
velvet is
it-
like when you
yeah. Like velour doesn't go like one way. Like if you rub it the opposite way, you don't
right,
feel that
you
resistance.
right. Yeah.
It's crushed velvet. Leopard print, cheetah print, whatever.
Leopard.
Spots. Yeah.
Who's
It's
your
sweet.
favorite children's book author or artist,
Book artist
or author?
or author. Oh, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't pay attention to author names or children's. I don't know. Oh, you know what? That's not true. I can tell
Yeah,
you right
you can.
now.
You can. That couple.
Yeah, my favorite children's book artists. They're not alive anymore, and this is horrible. I can't remember their name, but they were a married couple. Black dude, white woman. Oh my gosh, their stuff. They drew everything in the 70s. What the heck were their names?
I don't know, but you just looked them up the other day.
I know, because I was wanting to show you what I was talking about. I'll look at it over here so you can keep that up. Let me try to find this because
Yeah, because then you guys can look it up.
married
They're really.
couple 70s.
You can't type in
illustrators.
black dude, white woman.
No.
Remember how you typed it in the other day?
What is
You need to share a pic
children's
of
book.
you in your blazer on Patreon,
Mm.
please. Mary said. Did you hear that?
uh-huh. I might wait, maybe I'll wear it on Final Guys
That's nice.
Tuesday.
He looks handsome.
Man, what were their names?
And you just remember they do how did you type that in the other
They
day?
did. I know how I found it. They did. There's a mosquito in my ear, or whatever.
Yeah. That's how you did it.
But they have different styles.
Bye,
So
Brittany.
bye, Benny.
We love you, honey.
Mosquito in my ear. Illustrators. Is that what the book's called? Mosquito in my ear, or something like that. Ew. Oh, there it was. Why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears.
Verna.
Pictures by Leo and
Ardema.
Diane Dillon.
What?
Leo and Diane Dillon.
Yeah, check that. That's got beautiful illustrations.
They do killer stuff.
And it varies too. They don't stick with the same style. But
There they are.
gorgeous stuff. Yeah.
Good looking couple.
Yeah.
I don't think they're alive anymore. Leo, maybe she is still alive.
That's sad. I mean, not
Yeah,
that
because there's
she's
no
still
death
alive,
date.
but- oh, not. That sounded really bad.
But Leo.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, that's your answer. But I don't have a favorite author. Maybe I mean, if I had to choose, Dr. Seuss, I guess would maybe be an obvious one.
Babe.
It's Beatty's medication time. For Poe, that's my alarm.
Can you turn it off? Where is it?
But let me just teleport over there.
Oh, well, I thought it was sitting right
I mean, I
next-
can't- I
It's
can.
so loud. I got it.
It is loud.
What's the matter?
Nothing. So, are we gonna inject Poe right now, or we'll get out of here and then we'll do it?
We can do it when we'll wrap up.
Okay. Well, we will wrap up. You can share a pic of your pleasure and Patreon, please. Show looks familiar. I think I may have some of their books. They did. I remember seeing their artwork on school books too, for like in the 70s for in my music class, I think. And I think they may have done like a history book, but they did all kinds of stuff, not just children's books. They did a lot of fantasy and even some horror. Yeah. Yeah, love their stuff, big time. And like I said, they vary their style.
This is Old Man Poe.
He's the Keith Richards of dogs. He
Yeah.
will not die.
We're wondering who can take care of him in the next 50 years
Yeah,
when we're
when
not
we're
here
dead.
anymore. Because he's going to be here, I'm sure. So that's Poe. Oh my gosh. He stuck his tongue right in my mouth. Did you see?
Poe's got horrendous breath.
Oh my gosh, I could throw up.
I'm not kissing you tonight.
Oh.
All right, folks. Really, really appreciate you guys
Oh
coming
my gosh, that was so bad.
and hanging out with us.
Ooh. Yes. Thank you, folks.
Go get your young loved one, grandson, granddaughter, niece, nephew, rowdy neighbor, whatever.
Here, kid, read this book.
Where's my cat tonight? Shut up, kid. Read.
Yeah.
And thanks so much for being.
You have a good
part of
night
this.
too, sissy.
And congratulations to Tina and Joe about the books. Joe, get a hold of me, and Tina, get a hold of me too with your shipping address. Thank you, everyone.
Good night.
Have a good night.